try and get that run back on Rivers, the coveted Rivers run back, but gonna have to get through a best of 5 here first. And I will remind you that this is in fact best of 5, so as it is a final set, so we could be in for it here. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a game 5, maybe not. But what I can tell you is both these players very peak of their character.
Well, one thing for sure, Mega has the upper edge as he took the first set that these two played in winner semis 2-1. So one thing about that set was that even though Mega won it, it wasn't an easy win. It was definitely well earned and a hard fought battle from both sides of the parties. But you see right now, Inu, I guess, using all that momentum, all those games being played, the last 2 games being played, and that momentum being built up, finally may be a key factor into whether or not Inu will take the set or not. Mega having a little bit of a resting phase, just might not do him any favors, but we'll see.
Yeah, man. So I would imagine this is like kind of similar, where Zelda is one of those characters that kind of requires you to make a little bit of a move on her if you're to get in there, and Ike isn't necessarily the most like the character that's the best with approaching. Kind of similar, where it's just like, all right, we'll play some neutral, and then if you get caught in my stuff, then you get caught. And speaking of which, that is the second time we've seen Mega land one of those where anticipates an air dodge because they think he's going to jump up aerial, and instead just charges F smash and takes a stock. So it's a really good way to get back in the game here, and in fact even it up.
Yeah, right now both players just playing patiently, just trying to find their openings as they should. Right now Mega not being afraid to go in, and something that I do remember from the last set that these two played in winter semis was how defensive Inu was playing in the beginning. Holding shield a lot, and that's why they were getting punished so much for with the grab punishes that Mega was getting off them. Just we're not really seeing that much of it now. Definitely playing a lot more aggressive, not playing too defensive. But yeah, right now something that Mega's having a struggle with is trying to find these openings to get in. You really see that Inu's not allowing Mega to get any ground. As I say that, though, the dash attack will once again be enough.
Yeah, man, that dash attack really has been the MVP for Mega, and it is strong. Just like Lightning Kick, also very strong. So things now very, very even. This could, in fact, be a long set we're in for. This has been very back and forth here. And both characters play a little bit similar in a sense, where each of them wants you to approach, and then they want to punish you for it. So we're seeing a little bit of that dynamic play out. And Mega's starting to play a little bit more aggressive now, because once Zelda gets that Phantom Knight out, that's when things get a little bit complicated in terms of where you need to defend yourself and how. But Mega now in a position where maybe one good read can be the game. Equally, Inu, you find one of those lightning kicks, and you also got yourself the game. So how it ends is really going to take a really good weight on where the rest of the set goes. That was kind of cute. Here versus Nairu's Love. Okay.
That enough? Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
Sir. Sword strong.
Yeah, that Nair is something special, man. They really did Ike very well in this in Ultimate,
Yeah, I'm just glad that up air looks better now. It used to just look like he was like stretching his wrist or something. But yeah, that right there, man, that is twice we've seen that landed today. So shout outs to Mega for knowing people are going to air dodge or think he's going to jump aerial. But look at the range on that up air is definitely a thing. Mega probably a huge sigh of relief after that, because that actually was looking like Inu's game.
Well, I mean, one thing's for sure, we might see a stage swap, so I wouldn't be surprised if we go to town. I'd definitely see town. Somebody call it.
We'll see if your prediction's correct.
Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
Hey,
called it.
Look at you, man. That was awesome. Good stuff.
Yeah. It's just a common thing, as Zelda, you really want to go to a stage with a lot of room to work around. So I'm guessing I don't know what stages would Mega would ban in this case. I mean, aside from Battlefield, definitely Battlefield would have been a first stage. But you know, you don't want to give Zelda too much ground, but you really don't want to give her, you know, the sense of having uh, you know, all this room to work with either. Like it's just really like, you know, I really lost my train of thought. Wow.
It definitely
I
happens.
lost my train of thought. I'm just like, I,
No, I mean, you were on the right track as far as like not wanting to give Zelda a lot of space. But
Yeah.
even getting in her
Yeah, you
face. Go on. It sounds like you got it.
yeah, like you really just don't want to give Zelda all the space in the world to work around. So like knowing that Mega just gave Zelda this option, especially with a character like Ike who wants to get in, you know, try to find these approach options. But you know, when I say that, but Town and City has the smallest side blast zones in the game, or at least one of them. So, and Mega likes to kill from the side, so I wouldn't be surprised seeing, you know, that be a key factor as to why, you know, this could be a stage that works for both these players.
Yeah, it could be, especially with the way Mega has been able to, or I'm sorry, Inu's been able to like elevate her with Zelda, even just having a couple platforms to help with that. Might present some opportunities. That being said, Ike's up air is it's such a violent move, so having more space where that can only be closer to the top blast zone is scary. But yeah, man, Inu's gonna. This looks like a good counter pick for Mega. Or I'm sorry, this was Inu's counter pick. That's right. I
Yeah,
forgot Mega
Inu's
one game one.
Definitely going against exactly what Zelda stands for, which is having all the space in the world to work around. But
Wow.
that up
Good
will
with
be enough
those.
to stock. But at 92%, you really start wondering what it is that Inu's not doing in this game that Mega is just being able to get these optimal punishes off of. And you see right there, like Mega's playing a little bit more safer. He realizes the ground that's being given to Zelda, so it's kind of like if Zelda wants to charge up something, whether it's the Phantom, in this case, that's going to be a punish. Why? Because a little bit of end lag that comes into trying to build the Phantom. You know, there's going to be a key factor. And then you have Zelda, which you know is going to want to go in your face once that Phantom is all ready to swing at you. You know, it's kind of like Zelda is either going to grab you or just chase you and try to force you into the Phantom. In this case, Mega is just one step ahead. Now 87% final stock. I would have popped off if this man went for that there at that case.
All right. Well, this is Inu. Yeah, Inu is just so good on the ledge, as far as trapping it. But still, Mega is gonna get back on stage, no problems. Dash attack not gonna get it done for him. I don't blame him just throwing it out there. Would have killed Inu at 97%, but instead, tables turn. Oh my God. Let's see what happens. Okay, nothing that can really happen there, for real. I was more so worried for Inu, I think, in that situation.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, that did not kill. I mean, that was very close.
Aw.
Oh.
I mean, I guess technically, kind of killed. Indirectly. I don't know.
Unfortunate.
Man. Yeah.
It's
Well,
what it is.
I mean, hey, man, that's gonna be a Mega up, 2 games. So if you're Mega, that's again, we take those one game closer to getting that run back with Rivers. Meanwhile, Inu, though, I'm sure is not totally checked out here yet. These have been pretty good games. That was an unfortunate end to that game. It looked like they were right back on the way back in to that game being winnable. Just fell short a little bit of SD.
Alright, so the question becomes really what the stage pick is, and I'm sensing small battlefield might be.
We haven't seen a lot of small battlefield today,
So,
especially in these in game 3s. So the potentially last games of the set. I mean, this is a best of 5, so if we do see small battlefield, okay, we're not going to. We're going right back. Inu deciding that the stage, not the issue, just got to play better.
I mean, Inu was playing pretty good. It was just kind of like Mega was covering a lot of the options that Inu wanted, and unfortunately for him, just it didn't really do much for Inu. But yeah, what you're noticing now is kind of like how laid back Mega is gonna be, and whether or not Inu takes this game, one thing's for sure is that when you're down 2-0 in a best of 5, it's really it's really hard because you know that your opponent has the chance to counterpick you in 2 occasions. So it's like if Mega loses this game for whatever reason, he's gonna have his stage preferences to go by to potentially put put Inu in a disadvantaged spot. And in a stage like Town and City, where you know Zelda should be getting the upper edge, and noticing that Mega is not allowing that, it really just it makes me wonder, you know, what could come about if we see a game 4.
Yeah,
Are we gonna see a stage swap? Yeah, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah, I think both these players are good enough where the set could become volatile if Mega isn't able to close this out in game 3. You know, it's not like one of those things where Inu's going to just kind of squeak out a game and then just get worked the next game. Like, it's very much able to be turned around by Inu just being good at Zelda, playing Zelda. So, wow, that Aether is just narrowly going to kill. I mean, it kills now. It super kills. Even that was close, though. So
I'm still trying to wonder the thought process that came into them deciding to make up
so the thing is that move canonically should be busted. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like at the very least, at least they got that. That's like Ike's like crazy good combat art. Okay, so didn't get the read on the teleport that time, or maybe just didn't want it because it would have been too dangerous. But okay.
Oh my goodness!
Mega going out there, but ends up costing his own stock.
Yeah, I think the Phantom actually, the win box of the Phantom pushed Mega to a point where he thought he got hit, so it kind of forced him to throw out a random option, and it costed him. But 97% out of nowhere. I have no idea what I was just. I don't know what I missed, but I do know that Inu is just one confirm away from ending Mega's stock, unless Mega has a response, which in this case we've been seeing Mega respond very well at the right moments.
Yeah, it's still scary for Inu despite the lead. Things can go quick, and then Ike, again, that sword has so much range, and you could just kind of die. But that being said, one lightning kick, which I'm surprised we're not just seeing that spammed out of shield, honestly. There's one. Displace Phantom, gonna get him right out of there.
Yeah, so Mega's playing it very safe right now. He does not want to approach.
Really like that confirm that Inu does. It does look like Mega's going for it though, where Inu will basically jump out of shield, dare you, and then fair dare you, and it just kills. But has not been able to land that on Mega. Seen Inu land that a few times earlier.
Is he dead? Oh my goodness, I thought he had it.
Okay.
I really thought he had it.
Mega's done a fantastic job closing this deficit, man. This looks like Mega's game.
Nice usage of the side B to just get away. Like, you really thought he was gonna just drop down and hope for the best, but he just got away from Zelda using a smart option. And now with Zelda off stage, it's not looking good right now for Inu. Not only is Mega in charge of the percent lead, but he is also in charge of the stage control, and that no punish right there. Mega could have thrown out a fair and potentially sealed the stock, but it seems like Inu is gonna. Oh my! What?
I took that for granted. I thought Mega kind of just had that timing down.
What? Didn't even kill him. Oh my goodness! This is anybody's game. Mega just one hit away, man.
Getting kind of softy here. They're both just looking for their last hits here, because it's really anything. Okay, not gonna do a lightning kick. Goodness, a little bit dangerous.
Anyone's game. Both of them just respecting their side of the stage. Just like who's gonna approach, who's gonna throw out the unsafe option, who's gonna make the move. And Mega, with that said, 3-0 over Inu, just throwing out the fair at the perfect times. Noticing that Inu was just charging Phantoms or throwing out side Bs the whole time, that was the perfect execution needed to take the game 3 away from Inu. And with that said, Mega will get his run back against Rivers.
Yeah, you were right. That was the Phantom. And it looked like he probably could have still aethered back to stage. I don't know, something got a little bit squirreled there. But in any case, doesn't matter. Mega is going to advance into Grand Finals, going to get a rematch against Rivers, which I'm sure he definitely wants. And that's where we are, man. That's going to be Inu dropping at third. Not a bad run for them.
Yeah.